Assalamu alaikum everyone, Jehanzaib here once again to give you a heads up on the economic challenges the country currently faces. Times are tough. The new political government that took over from Prime Minister Imran Khan is facing enormous economical challenges with emanating risk of falling GDP growth and double-digit inflation. At the same time, fiscal deficit and circular debt are also increasing on the back of higher international oil prices and the inability of government to pass on the impact to the end consumers. The ill-advised decision by PTI government to freeze local fuel prices at a time when the global commodities were in midst of a super cycle is creating significant fiscal slippages and is resulting in faster aggression in circular debt. Thankfully, the oil imports have so far remained contained despite higher international oil prices due to lower generations by IPPs. The decision to freeze fuel prices locally did not sit well with IMF, who are understandably concerned by the impact of these subsidies on the national exchequer. The current run rate of these subsidies is around 2 billion rupees per day, and it has been in effect since the start of March. At current international oil prices, the subsidy amount gets worked out to around 21 rupees per litre for petrol and around 51 rupees per litre for HSD. With FX reserves running low, a delegation led by Mr. Miftah Ismail recently met IMF's official in Washington in order to secure the next tranche of $1 billion. The two sides agreed to roll back the unfunded subsidies in a gradual manner, the details of which are currently scanned. The fiscal hit these subsidies created will likely be financed through a cut in PSDP, where the initial PSDP allocated for fiscal year 22 was around 900 billion rupees, but was later revised down to 700 billion rupees and is expected to be cut down even further in coming days. On a positive note, the Pakistani delegation was able to convince IMF to increase the size of the program to $8 billion from initial $6 billion, while also extending the length of the program. An IMF's delegation is going to visit Pakistan in the coming month to conclude their parleys with the government, which will then lead to a disbursement of around $1 billion under the EFF program. However, before that, the government would need to make some tough decisions which will have consequences on the inflation, the social spending, and therefore the political capital of the incumbent government. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and drop us a comment if you have some questions regarding the video. Thank you.